Thanks for joining us here on Sports Radio WNML.com with Josh Ward. I'm Brian Rice. Tennessee falls to Alabama 58-21 at Neyland Stadium on Saturday afternoon. Josh, Tennessee with a lot of self-inflicted mistakes. It kind of went back. You take two steps forward with this team, a step back. This is a step back today.
Yeah, penalties, which hurt Tennessee. Simple mistakes, which I think Alabama easily took advantage of. And I think that frustrated Jeremy Pruitt a lot as well. As he talked about at halftime, we heard from CBS Sports sideline reporter Jamie Erdahl saying that he said, I'll go recruit 25 guys to come in and play. And he also, Jeremy Pruitt, did compliment players who are trying to do things the right way, trying to lead, and they don't have that many seniors, which is very true on the field right now. But Darrell Taylor said penalties got in the way of what we were trying to do. Alontae Taylor with his mistake that got him booted from the game, and Jeremy Pruitt said, yeah, he punched a guy right in front of me. And Jeremy Pruitt on the sideline let Alontae Taylor know that can't happen. So a visibly frustrated Jeremy Pruitt, because I think Saturday showed against Alabama the Vols have a long way to go to where Jeremy Pruitt wants them to be.
And when you look at this performance, Jared Garantano goes out right before halftime. Keller Chris comes in and does some good things, though at times you saw flashes of the progress that Tennessee made last week. Yeah. Can Tennessee get back into that mode as they go to South Carolina next week?
Well, I do think Garantano's status is really important for Tennessee here. We don't have anything definitive yet. Jeremy Pruitt saying that Garantano will be back, but he didn't say when. Is that Saturday? Is that Monday at practice? We'll find out more soon, hopefully, on Jared Garantano's status. But I really think he's important. Keller Chris did some nice things, especially there at the end of the first half. Nice spark. And that is a reason I think that Keller Chris came to Tennessee, or that Tennessee recruited him at least, is that the Vols needed help in the quarterback room, and Keller Chris can be a solid backup as a senior who's played a lot of football, but they need Garantano for this offense to be its best. So his status is going to be, I think, the number one thing to pay attention to moving forward. They need to get healthier in a few spots, but this offense you need better protection. Maybe at the quarterback position, pre-snap, need some better calls there, but as Jeremy Pruitt talked about afterward, they had 7 guys to protect. 4 guys were coming, and Alabama still found success. And I don't think it's exactly 100% of the time, but Jeremy's guess was that every time Garantano dropped back, Alabama hit him, and it wasn't that far off.
He wasn't that far off. And we have to say, Alabama, a very good football program. Tennessee lost to perhaps their best team they've had in Nick Saban's run this year. They had to face, as Jeremy Pruitt said, another good football team next Saturday night. That's South Carolina. It'll be 7:30. We'll, of course, have coverage for you on Sports Radio WNML with Game Day all day. And then we will roll on through all week with reaction to this game starting 6 a.m. Monday morning on Sports Radio WNML. For Josh Ward, Brian Rice, we'll see you this week.